So this is a new exercise, and for this we really want to find the NG, the schwa. And for me, I think the fastest and easiest way to do this is just with the word hung, or you could say sung, but hung is a good one. So you can go like this, you can go hung. So the notes are you want to keep that all in the ung position. Aha, here we go. And if it helps, say hung. Hung. I've forgotten what note I'm on. Now remember that feeling of being really forwards, and let's go now to ha. It's interesting, that's a G, that's a top G, and there it feels just so easy because the voice is sort of well placed and forwards, so I'm not having to sort of force from down in the throat up to that G. It just flows very naturally. So let's go down again. Hung, hung. Same thing again to ah. I'll keep going down a bit just for those tenors and basses. And now we're going to take that exercise one step further. The reason being that I felt that my voice was a bit heavy. And this is something we never want. I mean, at least me, I have quite a heavy, dark voice. So I'm always trying to look for light. I'm always trying to lighten it up and make sure that I'm not just singing too heavily on those vocal cords, because then the sound gets quite thick. I lose the mobility of the voice, I lose the expression, the ability to do pianissimos, etc. So for this one, again, trying to find just that little voice, that magic thread that carries the voice. We're going to do this. We're going to go ma, ma, find little ma. So ma, ma, good. Ma, 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 and already I can feel and hear that the voice is much lighter than before. Of course, I can then sing heavier, but it's really good to work this light side of the voice because it's just yet another colour that we can use to sing expressively. So we're going to do a vowel formation exercise. If you remember, we started doing these last week. And we're going to work on A, E, I, or U. And the idea is to learn how to create that vowel in the mouth while using as little as possible outside. We need to really learn what the tongue positions are and what's happening inside rather than out. So this one's quite easy in terms of notes. It's A, E, O. Except you're going to take your hands as if you're going to do a karate chop. And you're going to chop here right in half between the teeth. So you see, when I do that, my tongue is having to do work and my lips. I'm having to think about that, but I can't sort of use my jaw or anything else to create those vowels. So let's keep going. So you can keep going up with that or keep going down, or you can just stay on the same note and just really refine what you're doing. So when I did that, all I thought about was my tongue. So my tongue is touching behind the lower teeth and it never leaves that spot. So when I'm creating the vowels, you know, I'm going from ah, when I'm going to I'm having to sort of lift the back of the tongue. So ah, E. I can't do this quite, but the E is even higher again, the tongue, the back of the tongue. So let me do that one more time. Do it with me. Just think about what your tongue is doing, okay? Maybe there's a vowel where your tongue wants to go backwards. Do it again. There you go. Enjoy. So this is another great warm-up exercise from my teacher. And it's O, E, E, E. Just so you know, it's a 5-note descending scale, O, E, E, E. And it sounds easy, but actually it's quite difficult. You need to make sure that your E stays high. You don't go, oh, wait, let me do an example. O, E. Okay, we'll start a bit higher up. So, O, E, 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 cherish that because that was taught to me by a world-class opera singer. So there must be something good in it. Took me a long time to get it right, to do it well without going, oi, with it sliding all over the place. So enjoy. Well, since we're going through exercises that teachers have taught me, this one is David Jones, New York, and it's called the Cuperto. At one point, this was all the craze, David Jones's Cuperto. It's a good exercise, actually, for switching between what would be a chest voice and a head voice and finding this nice little small sound. There are two versions. There is the 1-octave version, which is like this. Ya, 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 ya. Then there's the 2-octave version. Ya, 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 ya. Yeah. I think for the purposes of the UN choir, we will just stick to the 1-octave version at the moment. But, you know, if you want to try doing the 2 octaves, it's very good because this exercise, we have this ya, ya, ya. But then for that ooh, been talking about jaw today. Ya, 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 ya. So I'm not holding it, but I'm not going ya, 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 ya. Ooh. I'm not doing ooh, I'm doing ooh, like that. So it's really oh, but I'm not holding the jaw, and I can tell that by just moving the chin around. And also making sure the tongue is forwards, because you're going to need that. When you're doing 2 octaves, you're really going to need things to be quite relaxed and nice. So let's do the 1 octave. It starts quite low. I know sopranos, you're going to hate this. I'm going to have to make you go into your discomfort zone. But because we're doing these octave jumps and we want to work our way up, it's better to start low. So down here on a G. Ya, 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 ya. Whoops. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. For those of you who dare, let's do a few 2-octave Cupertos. Personally, my problem is coming down in a 2-octave scale. I fall over myself. And I must confess, I probably haven't done this exercise in a couple of years, so it might be a bit dodgy, but I felt I should share it with you. So, ready? Ya, 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 ya. Ooh. Ya, 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 ya. Ooh. See, yeah. Ya, 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 ya. Ooh. I got a dodgy note there. I'm going to go down again. Ya, 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 ya. Ooh. Ya, 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 ya. Ooh. I did tell you I have problems going down. Ya, 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 ya. Ooh. Oh, well, I think years ago when David Jones came out with his Cuperto exercises, I think I posted it somewhere on YouTube, and it gave me the most almighty telling off. You mustn't share that as exercise. It's my exercise, my precious. But that was a long time ago, so I'm sure that now I can share it and you can play around with it, use it, and see if it helps you with your voice, your singing, and finding relaxed jaw, nice ooh sound, and highs and lows. Enjoy!